technical problem, the video cut now. So now we go for the 23rd problem. This is 23rd one is a very simple problem they have given for us based on the determinant. Simply look at the determinants what they have given for us 3x x1, and this is equal to one more determinant they have given 3 2 4 1. See here this three is same. It means along the principal diagonal it is same 3 3 3 1 3 1. Hence definitely it is equal to x square equal to 12. This implies that x equal to 4 into 3, that is you can say plus or minus 2 root 4 3s are 12, uh, 4 x square minus 8, sorry, x square equal to 8 it is not a, so it is 2 root 2 plus or minus 2 root 2 it is. Hence the option 23rd one here it is D. Now let us we go with one more. This is directly the result 24th one, determinant of ka. This is based on the order n cross sorry, here it is 3 cross 3. Definitely it is k cube into determinant of a. This is always based on the definition it is. So the answer C is correct here. Now 25th problem. 25th problem they are asking about area here. Simply what you can do, write in a simple way 1 by 2 k 0 and 4 0 and then 0 2, one more time you write k 0, and this is equal to they have given it is 4. You can take plus or minus because it's the modulus value. So now half, if you take right side you get it as plus or minus 8. Here it is multiply this minus this, that is k into 0 0, 4 into 2 8, this is 0, and finally you get minus 2k equal to plus or minus 8. This implies that 2k, if you take right side, 2k equal to either 0 or you get it as 16. So hence you get k equal to 0 or 8. So the answer it becomes either 0 or 8. B option is correct here for this problem. So now let's we go for the next problem. 26th one, here it is. 26th problem is a very simple problem they have given for us. Look at this 26th one. What you can do, simply you can put x y z equal to 1. In such a problems you just put, and when you look at this, delta will be similarly, delta looks like this, that is a b c, and rest of the terms are 1 1 1 1 1 1, and delta 1 looks like this, a b c 1 1 1 1 1 1. Simply if you interchange rows into columns, obviously delta is equal to delta 1. You can say that delta equal to delta 1. Hence the answer for this question is equal to B. So 26th one, the answer is very simple, that is delta 1 equal to delta. And now I go for 27th one. 27th problem. 27th problem is they are asking about continuity. As you know very well, continuity, when they are talking both the values at x equal to 2, they are equal. So therefore k into 4 equal to it is 3. Therefore k equal to 3 by 4. When you look at this, you can get the answer for this 3 by 4. Hence answer is C. So 28th problem. 28th problem is the value of C in mean value theorem for the function f of x equal to x square. You know very well the function is f dash of C equal to f of b minus f of a, it is correct, divided by b minus a. Why? Because here f of a and f of b values are different. Therefore f dash of C here it is 2x, or else you can say 2c also, and then f of a f of b means when you put x equal to 4 you get 16, when you put x equal to 2 you get 4, that is 4 minus 2, you get it as 12 by 2, it is 6. Hence x equal to it is 3. When you take x equal to 3, obviously it belongs to 2 to open interval 2 to 4. Hence you can say that it is a derivable, and C value is 3 here. So for that, answer for this 28th one is A. And we go for 29th problem. They are asking about the point on the curve. The point on the curve y square equal to x, where the tangent makes an angle of pi by 4 with the x-axis. Remember here tangent means tangent is making pi by 4 means tan theta equal to tan pi by 4 they are given for us. So when you take tan pi by 4 equal to 1, so obviously let us, if I differentiate this, otherwise what you can do here is sorry, next, simply differentiate 2y dash. Simply you differentiate 2y dash equal to 1. This implies that y dash equal to 1 by 2y, correct? They have given tan pi by 4, correct? That means that they have given 1, so therefore y equal to 1 by 2. When you take y equal to 1 by 2, there is the only one option B here, that is having y equal to 1 by 2. Look at that, very simple. It is simply differentiate and find the value of, take this tan pi by 4 and then put, simply y, taking cross multiplication, y is 1 by 2. Look at the B option, there is the only option which is having 1 by 2, so therefore x equal to, obviously you can say x value equal to 1 by 4, correct? So this is how we can do the 29th problem. Let us we proceed. 30th problem. 30th problem is very simple problem they have given. What we can do, look at this, f of x is given for us, which is x square plus 2x plus, sorry, minus 5. If I differentiate f dash of x, you get it as 2x plus 2. And when I want to strictly increasing, it is, they are strictly greater than 0. Therefore x is greater than minus 1, that is minus 1 to infinity it is. So remember my dear students here, don't be confused with this problem, 30th problem. Why? Because some people will talk about this one as closed interval, minus 1 also belongs. It cannot be, because they are talking strictly increasing. So therefore here it is A option is correct. This is our 30th problem. Okay, now I go for 31st problem. 31st problem is once again the same problem. Look at, sorry, simple problem, not same, simple problem. Look at this, what they have given for us is the rate of change of the volume of a sphere with respect to its surface area when the radius is 4 centimeter. Remember here, volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, correct? And the surface area is 4 pi r square, correct? Then they are interested in what is dv by ds. Simply we differentiate first dv by dr. What do you get? 3 r square, so therefore it is 4 pi r square, and this is equal to nothing but ds by dr equal to 8 pi r, correct? Now simply if I divide both, dv by dr equal to, sorry, dv by ds equal to, what I get? 4 pi r square divided by 8 pi r, we get it as r by 2. But they have given r value at the point 4 by 2, it is equal to 2. So therefore 31st I got it as 2. So therefore answer is 2. Hence 2 cm cube means B option is correct here. Sorry, 32 equal to 2. B option is correct. 32nd. Now I come to the 32nd. 32nd problem is very simple. Y equal to tan inverse of, they have given sin x plus cos x divided by this one. So directly you can remember it is tan inverse of pi by 4 plus x, correct? When you take tan inverse of pi by 4 plus x, which is equal to pi by 4 plus x, correct? If I go with the differentiation of this, y dash equal to 1 it is. So obviously you can say it is very simple problem. D it is, but you have to remember the results. That is very very important. It will come only when you do the practice, more practice, with a positive way. Look at this, this is a wrong problem they have given. See the derivative when you are differentiating any determinants. See, simply what the rule tells us is differentiate, except B, or A, C, D are correct here. Why? Because if I do 2 times of interchange of row, then sign of the determinant will not change. So for that, first A and D will be same, and rows are written in the form of column. C is correct. So therefore A, C, D are all same. When you start the differentiation of finding any determinant, the rule tells us simply you differentiate first row plus second row plus third row and then simplify. But here second and third row are constant, so they are going to 0. We leave it. Only the determinant we get it as first one f dash, g dash, h dash, but they are written in the form of C, row as column, and third, last option is simply twice of row interchange. So for that ACD are correct. It was a grace marks. ACD all 3 are correct here. Mostly I think, I hope they have given by the time grace marks for that question also. Okay, so now we go for the sin x equal to sin, this is parametric equation, sin x equal to this one. If I put t equal to tan theta, what do you get? 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta, you get sin 2 theta. So therefore x equal to 2 theta, correct? And similarly here also tan y equal to, if I put t equal to tan theta, you get tan 2 theta, therefore you get y equal to 2 theta. Now derivative of dx by d theta, it is equal to 2, dy by d theta equal to dy by d theta equal to 2. So finally you get dx by dy by dx equal to 1 it is. So this is very simple differentiation they have given for us, that is a option correct here. And next 35th problem, cos inverse of 2x square minus 1 with respect to cos inverse of x. Simply you can put here x equal to cos theta. What do you get here? It is first one I will take y, which is cos inverse of cos 2 theta you will get, correct, because 2 cos square theta minus 1 cos 2 theta you get, which is equal to 2 theta. And the second one, if I take z equal to cos inverse of x, that is z equal to theta you get. But they are interested in this function means y with respect to z here. So therefore here y dot if I take it as 2, z dot if I take it as 1. So finally you get it as y dot by z dash dy by dx, or sorry, dy by dz, I will say y dot by z dot, simply 2 by 1, which is equal to 2. Now the answer for this question is 35th problem. It is 35th problem, answer hoga 2. So it is a option correct here, correct. Very simple question it is, please understand properly. But because of space, I'm just into space moving this page. Whenever you are looking at this one, please pause the video and look at this. Okay. Now the 36th one, 36th problem is y equal to log of log x. Simply you go with the derivatives it is a double derivative, you can say successive derivative also. Log of log x, you know y dash equal to 1 by x into log x, it is correct. And this implies that when you go with the double derivative, simply denominator goes to square, x log x cos square. If I write this one as it is, derivative of 1 is 0 minus, and then x into log x ka derivative hoga, that is minus of 1 plus log x, it is correct. So the answer hoga iska B. 36th answer is not B, it is sorry A, it is not B, A it is. A option is correct here, it is. Yes. So now look at this, very simple it is. Whenever you get the differentiation, it will looks like a halwa for you. 37th question, very simple question they are asked here. Why? Because it is based on the standard result, f of x plus f dash of x into e raised to x equal to e raised to x into f of x. So you can say here it is 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x plus 4 ka whole square into e raised to x dx. Look at this, if I write LCM as x plus 4 ka whole square, x plus 4 minus 1 is x plus 3 by this. So answer hoga iska 1 by x plus 4 plus e raised to s, 1 by x plus 4 into e raised to x. Very simple it is, plus c. This is very easy problem also. Now the answer for this question here, it is 37th is B. 37th it is C, not B, it is a C. 38th problem, look at this. 38th problem, they have given cos 2x minus cos 2 theta. This problem can be solved in many ways. Directly I will write it as 2 cos 2x minus cos 2, it is a cos square x minus cos square theta divided by cos x minus cos theta d theta, sorry dx. So this is equal to cos x plus cos theta, correct, dx. So finally you get this one as cos x is sin x, and this is constant, x into cos theta plus c. So you get the answer for this question. Sorry, it is two times, because you know very well cos 2 theta is 2 cos square x minus 1, cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So minus 1 minus plus 1 cancel, 2 remains common. So it is 2 in the bracket, it is 2 in the bracket sin x plus x cos theta. So 38th one answer becomes A, it is correct. And now I will go for 39th problem. 39th problem, they are saying here it is square root of, it's a standard result only, there is no any big issue, it is, you just directly write it as x plus 1 ka square plus 4 dx, correct. Then directly you know that x by 2 root of a square plus x square plus log of x plus root of x square plus a square it is. So then it is x plus x by 2 means x plus 1 by 2, which is x square plus 2x plus 5 plus constant divided by 2, 4 by 2 is 2, so therefore it is 2. Log of same again x plus means x plus 1 plus root of x square plus again same x square plus 2x plus 5, correct. So this is the result, you know very well, it's a standard result only. There is no any big deal in this question. So now we go for 40th question. So 40th question is very simple question. They are talking here, it is I equal to 0 to pi by 2 tan raised to 7x divided by cot raised to 7x plus tan raised to 7x. This kind of so many problems we have solved. The answer होगा इसका directly pi by 4. Remember these kind of problems, either it is sine raised to 6, cos raised to 6, sine again sine raised to 6. That means we are talking about the co-function. If the co-function is present, then answer will be always directly equal to pi by 4. Remember this. So 41st problem is minus 5 to pi. Very important thing you should remember here, the point of this non-differentiable here it is. If I put x equal to minus 2, it will be 0. So that means there is a point of non-differentiability. So you divide the interval minus 5 to minus 2. Then here it is minus of x plus 2 dx plus minus 2 to 5 x plus 2 dx. So remember this one, how to split the interval always. Here you have to find the point of non-differentiable. Non-derivative point if you find, then just split the interval at that point. Okay, so then you minus 5 to minus 2, so you can get this one. And now if I just go through this one expansion, finally you get it as minus 1 by 2, that is x plus 2 ka whole square. This is minus 5 to minus 2 and plus 1 by 2 x plus 2 ka whole square minus 2 to 5. Simply you put minus 2, it will be 0. Minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3. 3 square is 9. So it is minus 9 by 2. So therefore it is plus 9 by 2. Hence here it is again 5. If I put 7, 9 by this is 7, 49 by 2. It is 0. So therefore lastly you get 9 by 2, 49 by 2. You get 58 by 2. So it is 29. So the answer for this question is 29. That is A option correct here. Correct. So very simple, very easy question. It is just mathematical part is pending here. You just go on, proceed. Okay. My dear students, I am doing all these by mind calculations. I have not kept the answers and I'm doing here. I'm just doing the mind calculation. You just see here, it will be very clearly zeros and just substitute and calculate it. Okay. And 42nd questions, just I will go to the again. This is very simple problem. My dear students, remember the property of this one, minus a to a if it is present. So always what you do is f of x plus f of minus x. Okay, 1 divided by e raised to sin x plus 1 plus, let us put 1 divided e raised to x in the place of x minus x you have to put, that is e raised to minus sin x, correct. Actually I should not take this step if you know, but I don't know whether you know or not. Simply I am writing this one, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Here e raised to minus sin x is nothing but 1 by e raised to sin x. Find the LCM, you get e raised to sin x. So 1 by e raised to sin x plus 1. Here e raised to sin x divided by 1 plus e raised to sin x. So therefore LCM is 1 plus e raised to sin x. Numerator also 1 plus e raised to sin x dx. So finally what you get here, it is 1, that you 1 ka integration is x, so that is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So what do you get here, it is minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So you get pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So then you get it as answer as pi. So the problem number 42nd, it is minus pi by 2 to this one, and sorry, yeah, when I write like this it should be 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2. I'm very sorry for this. So this is pi by 2. Whenever you take like this, no, f of x plus f of minus x, it should be splitted as half interval, 0 to pi by 2. Sorry, once again I kept the same here, 0 to pi by 2, 1 by e raised to sin x plus 1 plus 1 by e raised to minus sin x plus 1 dx. So 0 to pi by 2, 1 plus e raised to sin x is again taking LCM, simplify. This is 1 ka integration is x, 0 to pi by 2 is the answer. Sorry, this is pi by 2. So that means D is the answer for this question. 43rd one. 43rd question is very simple. Actually it looks tedious one, but my sincere is very simple. My suggestion is very simple. Simply multiply divided by sec square x. When I multiply divided by sec square x, what do you get? Numerator is sec square x divided by you get b square plus a square tan square x, correct, dx. So simply you put a tan x equal to t here. A tan x equal to t. When I put a tan x equal to t, you get it as secant square x dx equal to dt divided by a. When I take this one in this given equation, as well as the limits, when I put x equal to 0, t is 0. For x 0, t is also 0. For x pi by 2, t is tends to infinite, correct. So therefore now this will be, I takes the form 0 to pi by 2, sorry, 0 to infinity. Then it is 1 by a dt divided by 1 plus not 1 plus b square plus t square. So you get it as 1 by a 1 by b, or else 1 by b into tan inverse of t by b, tan inverse of t by b, and where it is 0 to infinity, correct. So finally you get it as 1 by ab, 1 by ab into pi by 2, because tan of infinity is pi by 2, tan of 0 is 0. So you get it as pi divided by 2ab as the answer. It is pi divided by 2ab as the answer for this question. So very simple and very easily you can solve these questions. And now we go for the 44th one. 44th question is again very simple. Look at this. They are asking about 44th area. The area of the region bounded by the curve y equal to x square and the line y equal to 16. Look at this. It's a very simple. They are asking about area of this one. Y equal to x square they have given. Simply the graph looks like this. It is symmetrical about y axis. This is y equal to 16, correct. So therefore now what I can do here is I equal to integration from 0 to 16 square root of it is y dy, correct. So therefore it is now it is 2 times of, because both the side, this and this sides, now this value will be 2 into 2 by 3 into y raised to 3 by 2, 0 to 16, correct. So it is 4 by 3. Now it is 4 by 3. Then when I put y equal to 16 here, square root of 16 is 4, 4 ka cube is 64. So final answer it is, you get it as 256 divided by 3, 256 by 3 square units, correct. So it's a very simple. Next we go for 45th one. 45th one is area of the region bounded by the curve y equal to cos x and x equal to 0. So this also you can solve by graphs only. Y equal to cos x is given and they're talking x from 0 and x is up to pi, correct. So here simply if you take the graph of the cos x function, it looks like this, correct. So here it is 0, here it is pi by 2, here it is 1 pi, here it is 3 pi by 2, correct. Now they are asking from 0 to this one. Simply this is the area they are interested. What you need to do is I equal to 0 to pi by 2 2 times. What is that? It is a cos x dx, correct. So what do you get finally? Answer it is 2 times of sin x from 0 to pi by 2. Sin 90 is 1, so therefore it is 2. So area is 2 square units. Answer hoga iska A. 45th one answer becomes A it is, correct. 46th one. Now 46th one, they are a very simple question they have given here. Simply when you look at this, they are a degree. We see only the highest order term. Highest order term is on the right side, d square y by second order. Iska power jo hai 1. So the degree of this equation is 1. So the answer for this is A. And the next one, 47th general solution they are asking here. General solution of a differential equation. See, very simple. This problem can be solved in two ways. dy by dx equal to 1 minus y. Using either by variable separable you can do, or else by linear method also you can do here. I just go with the variable separable. dy by 1 minus y equal to dx. So this is minus of 1 minus log of 1 minus y equal to x plus c. And then finally you can say that 1 divided by log of modulus of 1 minus y equal to x plus c. The answer for this question 47th is A here, because it looks like exactly same like A we got here, correct. So 48th question, the integrating factor of this one. It's a very simple question they are asking here. Look at this. Simply divide throughout by x. What do you get? 2 by x y equal to x square. So it looks like dy by dx plus py equal to py equal to q. देन इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर होगा इसका if इक्वल टू ई रेस टू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ पी डी एक्स, करेक्ट. सो this is nothing but e raised to integration of 2 by x, so therefore it is x square, correct, because log x and 2 times of log x is nothing but log x square, e raised to log x is x, so therefore the answer is x square, hence a option is correct here, correct. 49th one, 49th question is orthogonal. They are saying here whenever a and b are orthogonal, simply you multiply I dot I sorry a dot b you have to find, that's equal to 0, that is 2 plus 2 lambda plus 3 equal to 0, therefore lambda equal to minus 5 by 2 is the answer for this question. So answer D is for this one. So 50th question is also very simple question. Simply you have a relation here, for that you just multiply once a, that is a plus b plus c equal to 0 is given for you. A dot a is 1 and a dot b, a dot c remains as it is. A dot a is 1 because it is unit vector, then a dot b plus a dot c equal to 0, so this is 1 here, and now if I take this to right side it will be minus 1, so a dot b plus a dot c, that is equal to minus 1. Similarly for this identity, if I multiply by b, b dot b becomes 1, I get b dot a, b dot c, already have a dot b here, one more time you get b dot a, that means again for the third time c, if I multiply c dot a, c dot b, c dot c, c dot c becomes 1, so adding all you get it as 2 times of a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a, that's equal to minus 3, correct. So therefore you get it as a dot b plus b dot c plus c dot a equal to minus 3 by 2. So this is the final answer for this one. So for this question the answer hoga C. Remember it's a very simple, very easily you can solve this one, correct. Next we go for 51. A and B are the unit vectors, then the angle between A and B for this has to be unit vector. Remember my dear students, they are talking 51 problem, root A 3 times of vector A minus vector B has to be unit vector, correct. Now simply what you, and they are talking like this, modulus of this is equal to 1. Simply square on both the side. If I square, what you get, 3 times of magnitude of vector A ka square plus magnitude of vector b ka square minus 2 root 3 into a dot b. A dot b can be written as magnitude of vector b and cos theta. So therefore it is cos theta equal to 1. So these three are 1 and this is equal to 1. This is 3 plus 1 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So therefore you get 2 root 3 equal to 2 root 3 into cos theta equal to, it is 3, correct. So therefore cos theta equal to root 3 divided by 2, therefore theta equal to it is 30 degree, pi by 6 it is, so you get it as 30 degree, hence the answer for this question is A. Now look at this, it's a 50-second 50-second reflection of this point. It's a very simple, my dear students. Whenever you take the graph of this three-dimensional system of coordinate system, if you take, it is x, it's a y, it is z, and here it is x dash, they are talking here it is y dash, and this will be, you can say it is z dash. Understand my point? And if you have a point here in this plane, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma, obviously this is the plane xy plane here, so this is my xy plane, its backside it will come, the point will be comes in backside of this one, backside if it comes, x and y will be positive, z will be negative, that means that obviously the answer hoga D, that is alpha beta minus gamma. So don't waste these kind of questions, very simple questions these are all, and very clearly you can understand this one. So now I go for 53rd question. 53rd question is again very simple question. What they are saying here, it is they want sine inverse. Remember my dear students, they are asking about angle between line and a plane. You know very well angle between line and a plane, that is always given by sine theta only. That is if you take sine theta, that is sine theta, if you take what you get here, it is direction ratios or cosines of a line x-axis are 1 0 0, so therefore it is 2 plus 0 0 0. Denominator it is 4 plus 9 plus 36, one more is 1 plus 0 plus 0, correct. So it is 2 divided by, so it is 2 divided by 7 is the answer for this, means theta equal to sine inverse of alpha with x-axis, the value of alpha means Directly you can say it is alpha. Alpha value is this one. uh, you can say theta equal to sine inverse of no problem, no issue at all, therefore this value will be alpha. Okay, so this is also no problem for this. And then 54th question. 54th question is the distance of a point. This is lengthy question they have given in the paper. My dear students, here you need to find direction ratios, direction cosines, so many factors you have to do here. This is a point given, and from this point to this one, you have a plane. This is a line given, x plus 3 by 3, y minus 4 by 5, z plus 8 by 6. So this is, if I take, now the line is given for us, x plus 3 by 3 equal to y minus 4 divided by 3, sorry 5, and that is equal to z plus 8 divided by 6. Correct. If I take this is all equal to r here, the general point on this one is 3r minus 3, and y equal to, the general point on this one, y equal to this is 5 actually, sorry, 5r plus 4, and z equal to 6r minus 8. So this is a general point here. If it is a, and I will take it as b, so this is 3r minus 3, 5r plus 4, 6r minus 8. Correct. This is my general point here. I have written just general point b here. If this point is foot of this a, then definitely AB will be the shortest distance, and this will be length of the perpendicular. Correct. But I want the value of r here. To find the value of r, first I need to find the direction ratios of this line. How to find difference of these two? That are direction ratios of this line are, simply I write drs of AB, drs of AB. Direction ratios of AB are simply there. This one is 3r, 3r minus 1, 3r minus 1, and 5r plus 4 minus 4 is 5r, and one more is 6r minus 8 plus 5, so it is 6r minus 3. These are the direction ratios. Now direction ratios of drs of this one given line L, if I call, so 3, 5, 6 are given, 3, and hence both the lines are perpendicular here. Obviously their dot product, direction ratios dot product gives us 0. So for that, if I multiply this one, it is 9r minus 3 plus 25r plus 36r, and then minus 18 equal to 0. Simply minus 3, this is minus 21, 9 plus this is 70, so therefore r equal to 21 divided by 70. So you can say it is 7 3s are 7 10s are 3 by 10 is the r value. If I substitute r value in this equation, I get the points. So b will be, again I get it as 3r, this is a 9 by 10 minus 30, sorry 9 by 10 minus 30, 9, it is minus 21 by 10, and then again 15 by 10 is a 40, so you get it as 55 divided by 10, and the next one is 318 minus 80, so you get it as minus 62 divided by 10. So this is a b point we got here by substituting the value of r here. Yes. So now when I get this point, simply find the distance between these 2 points using the distance formula. What is that? Distance between AB is equal to square root of distance between this minus 2 and this one. What is that? Minus 2 and this one. So what do you get? Simply you are taking it as 1 by 10 plus minus 4, and this one is a 40 minus 55, you get it as 15. So you get 225 divided by, sorry, it's 100. Then now plus, you can say simply just this minus this. What is that? Minus 5, 60, 50. So it is a 12 means 144 divided by 100. So you can say it is finally 370 divided by 100. So you get it as square root of 37 divided by 10 only, or else the answer is given 37, root 37 divided by 10, that's also fine. Root 37 divided by 10. Here look at this, 100 is given 370, 0, if I cancel, this comes under root of 37 divided by 10. Correct. So B answer is correct here. 54th problem, root 37, if I go with 100, 370 divided by this, correct? No, that's fine, no problem. Yes, answer B is correct here. Yes, next we go for a box has 100 pens, of which they are given here. 100 pens, of which 10 are defective. They are saying that there 10 are defective. The probability that out of sample of 5 pens drawn one by one, with a replacement, and at most one is defective. Say what they are saying here is, out in this 55th problem, probability of getting success, that means getting the defective, is the success here. So you can say it is 1 by 10. So then q value is 9 by 10. So you can say that here n value is equal to 5. P is 1 by 10, Q is 9 by 10, N equal to 5. So they are interested, what is the probability of at most one defective, means X is less than or equal to 1. So you can say probability of X is 0 plus probability of X is equal to 1. So the formula is very simple, you know, NC naught, P raised to P raised to 0 into Q raised to P raised to N into Q raised to N minus R. So that's why directly I will go with NC naught is 1, and this is 1 by 10 raised to 0 is 1. So 9 by 10 raised to 5 plus NC1, 5C1 is 5,